Good evening, one and all. It's Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey. We're going to follow along the Amateur Radio Exchange Group here. It is the 20th of August. Our host, VA3CJZ, has been running this net for a good long time, and his predecessor for a good many years before that. The main reason we're recording this is to capture video evidence of ongoing difficulties with an individual who's operating a ham radio. The individual's not licensed and has made comments of a sexual nature on the air and has been more than a nuisance. So we're collecting
Good
information.
Evening, everyone, and welcome. This is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu, opening the Amateur Radio Exchange Group for Wednesday, August 20th already, 2025. My name is Chuck, and my station is located in Hamilton, Ontario, at the very western tip of Lake Ontario. And we meet here every Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. local time until around 10 p.m. here on 146.430 megahertz. Since this is a simplex net, not everyone will be able to hear everyone else. So I also live stream the net on YouTube. So people who tune in can hear stations that they cannot hear on their radio. They'll be able to hear their how their audio sounds on the air, see their signal strength, as well as see my station layout. And so with that, just type in my call into the YouTube search box, again, VA3CJZ, and you can look for us live, or tonight's title will be A-REG Week 1666. So A-REG Week 1666, again, you can join us there. And so let's see, I ask that you please leave a 1-second delay between transmissions to allow others to break in. And with that, do we have any time-sensitive mobile stations or any one and done? Please come now. All right, nothing heard there. Let's open it up to anyone and everyone with a valid license. You don't have to be a member of any club or anything. Anyone with a valid license is encouraged to check in. Please come now.
VA3
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Kilo Zulu.
VA3 Whiskey Papa Golf.
Okay, I heard several stations there. I heard DJZ, November Charlie Alpha, Charlie Kilo Zulu, and WBG. There was another faint station out there, but you got walked on by the others. Can you try again, please? That distant station, I did hear you, but you got walked on. Please try again. All right, maybe they'll try again in a few minutes. Let's say hello to VE3DJZ, number 1 with a bullet. Huey, come on in.
Just checking in, Chuck. I know that, and the idea.
Yeah, right on. Enjoying your new radios, I imagine.
Gotta love it, buddy. Gotta love it.
All right, Huey, you're nice and strong into my station. We're not very far apart, so good job. Okay, let's see now. Who's next? We've got, I think it's Wade, VA3 November Charlie Alpha.
VA3CJZ, VA3MCA. Good evening there, Chuck, and everybody on net. I heard a long pause there, and I happened to be at the radio on time for a change tonight, so jumped in there with the call sign, and happy to hear a whole bunch of people coming in behind. let's see. It's been pitiful for getting cycling kilometers in recently with the little bit of rain we've had, and more importantly with me going back to work. Really cuts into the time. But anyways, I still have just about 300 and something. Yeah, no, around 300 more to do, and so I'm going to knock that out. Hopefully this weekend, maybe a little more for the weekend following, but I've got plenty of time left in the month to take care of it. So yeah, I guess it's bittersweet going back into work. A little bit of back to the normal routine is good, but then you don't have as much time for all the other things you realize you'd like to do. Anyhow, not much else, but I am definitely here for the duration, so looking forward to it. There, Chuck, back to you.
All right, excellent there, Wade. You're coming in at a solid 10, flickering 15 over S9 there. Good job. And what's the matter? You don't like getting a little muddy? Yeah, I thought you guys were hardcore, but great temperature wise, though, I must say. I don't even think we cracked 20 degrees here today. So, yeah, the temperature is definitely suitable for outdoor activity, but not the looming dark clouds and the whatever comes out of them. All right, Wade, very good. Thank you so much. We'll pick you up again in a little bit there. You know, if you have anything to add at any point in time, just break back in. But for now, I'll send it back to you for your final.
Yeah, no, sounds good. Yeah, no, I've had my share of getting caught out in the rain, and that can be good, actually, cool off a little bit. But yeah, being at work sucks, so that has a lot to do with it. It'd be nice to get out there when the weather's not boiling hot. But anyhow, lots of time for that. So I'll let you pick up the folks behind me, and I'll be listening along. And back to you, the A3NCA.
All right, very good. I don't know if you got the news tonight, but they mentioned the fact that the public schools are not 100% air conditioned. I mentioned the Catholic school board. But yeah, back in my day, air conditioning in a school was reserved for the principal's office or just the office in general, and that would be it. Open the windows with those very long sticks that used to get the high windows. Remember those? All right, Wade, thank you very much. Let's move down to one of the two Chris's that checked in. The A3 Charlie Kilo Zulu. Chris, come on in.
Good evening, Chuck. Chris here, Victor Alpha 3 Charlie Kilo Zulu. Just check in for you tonight. Not an awful lot to go on about. Just got my mobile on tonight instead of the old box, so we're probably going to be quite clear tonight. Back to you. Over.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I think I can hear another radio going off there in the background. You're coming in so clear. That or it's the TV with the news. I'm not sure. But, oh, yeah, you're almost full scale to my location here at the Center Mall. And so thank you so much for checking in, Chris. Any upcoming plans or anything?
Just maybe a weekend up north for the holiday weekend before the grandkids go back to school. But that's about it. We just had the deck redone in the backyard, so the bank account's kind of drained a little bit. Back to you.
Yes, I know what you mean. Building supplies are gone through the roof ever since COVID there. It's hard to get a good 2x4. Anyways, well, enjoy your deck there, Chris, and that's the reason you spent all that money. So enjoy it, and thank you again for your check-in. All right, let's move down to the other Chris, the A3WPG. Chris, come on in.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. The A3WPG. Do you just want to give me a quick transmission there again for a second?
hang on a second, Chris. Let me go back to CKZ. I don't think I let you do a final there. I'll pass it back to you. VA3 CKZ.
Quick. 7-3 to everybody out there, okay? Thanks.
All right, Chris. Sorry about that. I got a little excited there. Thanks again, my friend. Enjoy the evening and the rest of the week. Time is ticking away so quickly. My goodness. By the way, it's National Radio Day today. For those who don't know, I do have a little something I'd like to read off to you there in a little bit, but we're going to get through the check-ins first. And so with that, let me go back to VA3 WPG.
Okay, VA3 WPG, you're sounding good now. Okay, there's a little whine in the signal there before, but okay. Well, I'm on low power and I'm back on the X30 now. The chicken wire is across the balcony. I'm on the X30 now on low power.
Wow, Chris, I must say your signal has dropped quite a bit since the last time we spoke on this frequency. You did have it up pretty at a good spot there. You were coming in at a good 15 over S9 over here, but now you're down to S8. So I don't know which antenna you're on, but come on back.
Could be the different conditions, different day, but what if I go up to high power here?
Oh yeah, that's better. We got a lid in the background anyway, so high power is encouraged.
Okay, well I can't hear the idiot tonight, so that's good. Well, that was the whining. However, okay, well that's done. I'm just gonna throw this out here tonight. No radio for me today. My computer decided it wanted to crap out today, so I'm wondering if there is anybody out there who has access to i5 11th generation equipment. I either am looking to test the CPU in my motherboard or have my CPU tested in another motherboard. The computer stores that I was at today said they do not have that equipment due to it being, well, i5 11th generation, or it says also 10th generation Intel Core Pentium Gold and Celeron processors will work on this. I am trying to get my motherboard to read an error code other than 00 or find someone that has an i5 supportive of Intel to see if my CPU puts their motherboard at 00 or whether it functions normally. As I say, all the computer stores here were not able to do that today, so I'm throwing a word out here now. VA3 WPG.
All right, Chris, I got all that, and geez, let's see if there is anyone out there with a computer that would be able to help out with your diagnostics, I guess, on the 11th generation i5. Anyone? Well, maybe if you go on the YouTube stream there, Chris, someone can get back to you there. I know there's a couple of computer guys on here. I know Wade is one of them. Larry, LPI, he's another. Bill, IUK. So, yeah, there's no shortage of that. No computer. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that answers that. Okay. Well, there is the phone, but anyways, no problem there. I'll check the stream myself there and see if there's anyone that would respond to you. And for now, I don't see anything there, Chris.
Yeah, I think they told me we're up to like generation 15 or 16 now, so no one's going to have anything like that. But the computer repair stores that weren't brand new stores, such as Canada Computers, their stuff is all older, so I'm stuck somewhere right in the middle here.
Yeah, I've heard good reviews from people that I've used Canada Computers as well, and I always found them quite knowledgeable and helpful, but it's been a few years since I've been there. So, well, I wish you luck with that, Chris. I'm sure you'll get it all worked out. What is it exactly you need done?
I have a motherboard or a CPU, one or the other, that's gone. I need to find a motherboard that's supportive of i5 LGA 1200 11 generation to see if this CPU works in another motherboard, or if there's a spare CPU, if someone could stick that in my motherboard and see if it gets it going. Right now, I was just sitting at my computer, it froze, I turned it off, then it would not start up again, and there's two little numbers on there that are reading 00, and that points to motherboard or CPU, and the computer guy I took it to says it's CPU, but I would just like to confirm, because, yeah, it was, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you were told it was the CPU, but you want to confirm that. Oh, okay. Very good then. Well, I'm sure you'll work that out. Actually, I'm using a Core i5 10th gen right now on my laptop, so mine's a little bit under yours. Well, good luck with that, Chris. If I see anything, I'll send you a message.
I'll be listening quietly in the background while I work at this more. Thanks, BA3WPG.
All right, very good. Thank you for your check-in, Chris. And I'd like to acknowledge everyone who's checked in on the YouTube stream. Of course, we've got Wade, VA3 November Charlie Alpha, Wayne B, that's Victor Alpha 3, Fox Mike Bravo, and then we got Larry, VE3 LBI, and Mark, VA3 Mike Hotel Victor. And we also have Grey Wing in there, and no call sign, so we'll just call him Grey Wing. So with that, let's see who else is out there who would like to check into the weekly Amateur Radio Exchange Group.
Victor Alpha 3, Oscar Yankee Lima.
CE3 SHE.
All right, I got several call signs there. Someone doubled with VE3LBI, and then I got Fox Hotel Echo and Mike Hotel Victor. Who is the YL?
Oscar Yankee Lima.
Oscar Yankee Lima. All right, very good. Thank you. Anyone else?
Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey.
All right, India Mike Whiskey. All right, well, let's start with Larry, VE3LBI. Larry, come on in.
Was that Deb that was in there? I didn't quite pick it up, Chuck.
You said up, Chuck.
That's Deb. Debbie. We haven't heard her in a while.
Well, then let the lady go first. And by the way, that Grey Wing is Matt. You can know the call sign.
Oh, okay. Matt. Gotcha. All right. Well, let's bring in VA3, Oscar Yankee Lima. Debbie, come on in.
Good evening, Chuck and all on net. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on. I haven't turned the radio on at all. Life took a funny turn, so a family member had a stroke. So I'm a primary caregiver for that person. So I've been busy. Other than that, I haven't really enjoyed the summer very much. I haven't had time to be outside or whatever, but, life goes on.
Yeah, listen, Deb, first of all, welcome back. And always nice to hear your voice on the radio, and I'm sorry to hear that about the family member. And, don't feel bad. A lot of us have been able to go outside, but haven't wanted to because of the super high humidity along with the high temperatures. This summer was one of the more uncomfortable summers I've experienced in some time. We had temperatures almost equal to some warmer destinations have. We were the same temperatures as them. So, it's been a weird, hot and humid summer.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what September is going to be like, whether it's going to cool off or be hot or what. I remember summers where it rained every weekend and was fine during the week when I was at work, but I don't remember it being so hot for such a long time during the summer in previous years.
Absolutely right there, Deb. I too. I remember summer. It rained pretty much every weekend. I worked Monday to Friday, and the weekends were shut. And then we've had cool summers, but this intense heat for these long periods of time, man, I got to tell you, I think there's people that are probably trying to manipulate the weather, and it's backfiring on us. But it's unfortunate. It's so uncomfortable for me that I just rather stay inside the air conditioning. So that's how this summer went for me. Back to you there, Deb.
Yes, I love my air conditioner. Well, hopefully this summer is just a one-off, and we'll get back to more regular summers. But who knows? Okay, I'll let you see who else is in there, and I'll be listening along.
Okay, Deb. Yeah, like you said, you never know what you're going to get come September. I remember September as cool in the mornings and in the evenings and warm during the day. You even had to put on a little jacket or a windbreaker in the evening or mornings. But we've also had some heat waves in September. So who knows? I like to blame everything on Lake Ontario. All right, thanks for your check-in, Deb. Always a pleasure. We'll get back to you. If you got anything else, by all means, break right in. So with that, let's move back to Larry, VE3LBI.
Yep, evening all. Just check in, but listen along since the beginning. Had the opportunity, we were outside for a bit, and it started spitting, so we decided to come in. Mind you, we were both sitting inside the garage. That wind is cool. Quite a temperature change. You figure 2 weeks ago, or thereabouts, it was 106 with the humidity. I left this morning, and it was what was it, 64? Somewhere around there, 66. Almost a 40-degree temperature change, so quite drastic.
I know. I remember one day I was looking at the temperature. I got a buddy that lives in Las Vegas, and he was taking a picture of his, in the car there, the dash where it says the temperature. And most days it was over 110. I think one day it was 124. But they only have like 8% humidity, so that's their true temperature. When they say it's 110 or whatever, it's 110. No humidex is added.
Well, when you walk outside the door, you feel like you just got out of the shower because there's so much humidity. That's the big difference, the dry heat and the damp heat.
Yeah, absolutely. It's almost like if you don't dry yourself off quickly, it feels like you're sweating again, getting out of the shower there. Anyways, Larry, well, I got you. I was listening to an interesting QSO earlier. There was a guy calling out CQ for North America, and then he made a call for a maritime mobile. And it happened to be a ship that was near Cancun, Mexico. And it was a, let's see now, what's it called? Harmony of the Seas. It's a Royal Caribbean cruise ship. And this guy was the electrical navigation engineer on board ship. And he had a off-center fed dipole 60 meters long on the ship. And of course, he's only using it on his time off. That's not part of his official duties. So he got on there and he made contact. He was talking to the guy that was calling for him was actually on the island of Gozo at the northern tip of Malta. And so they had a good QSO there, and I was listening. They were both coming in great.
Yeah, that's interesting because I know, a lot of times, matter of fact, in most cases, I believe you have to have the captain's written authority to bring a piece of radio equipment onto a ship, and in most cases they won't even let you. And they're not very willing to let you even see the radio room. So I guess the biggest thing about it is they're worried about pirates.
Yeah, well, who doesn't, right? Well, it says here on his QRZ that since 2003, he's held the position of electronics engineer for navigation for Royal Caribbean Group. So I'm sure he's got permission, no problem, being the electronics engineer.
Yeah, he would definitely be part of the crew, so they would have no problem allowing that. And the other thing you were talking about, as a matter of fact, was something my wife and I were talking about at supper. Windows being open in schools and stuff. Yeah, back in the day when no air conditioning, you'd open all the windows on the one side of the building, open your door, and the other party on the other side would open their door and all their windows, and you get a nice breeze right through. Now with all these, I don't know what you want to call them, people that go out and start bombing things and shooting everybody, you got to lock the doors and seal them up tight. So I think that those days are gone.
Oh, yeah, right. But I remember those windows, the lower ones anyways, could not open big enough. Well, maybe a kid could fit in there, but only small kids if they could get up there. But yeah, they restricted the opening of the windows. And they had that wire mesh in the glass.
No, the ones I'm thinking about were the ones I went to GL Armstrong on concession. They were a huge, massive window, and you could open them full open. You know what? I couldn't tell you the size of them. I'll bet you they were good. One half of them would be good 3.5 feet. They were from almost, well, I would say the floor, but height up to almost to the ceiling. They had to be a good 6-foot window.
Yeah, but they weren't at ground level though.
Yeah, there was ones at ground level too, upper floor and ground level.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't go to school in Hamilton, so I remember them being the ones that opened up all the way. You needed a long pole to open those windows. They were at the very top of the wall there, so you couldn't get in there if you tried.
Yeah, no, this school's been around for many, many years, and it's still actually active. So, anyways, I'll let you carry on. Make sure you put the timer on back there and see how far it goes past 3 minutes. I know we don't have a timer on this one, but I'll be curious to find out how long.
All right, very good. Okay, Larry, thanks for your check-in. As always, if you have anything to add, just break right in. So let's move over to Walt. VE3 Fox Hotel Echo. Welcome, Walt. Come on in.
Good evening there, Chuck, and everybody else on that. Just dropping in because I like the second half here. Appreciate the work you do. Appreciate you putting the net on. And yeah, I always find your the date of or date in the life of or birthdays interesting. So thanks. And I don't ever recall going to a school that had air conditioning in any other part of the building other than the main office. So.
Yeah, that's what I was mentioning earlier. That was the only place. Well, I went to Catholic schools, but the office and that was it. Everyone else, open your windows or close them. But yeah.
Well, I remember there were a few fellows when I was in school that did stuff just so they could go to the office and sit there before they could. That's another story though. Anyway. Appreciate you being there, Chuck. Thanks so much. Everybody else, 7-3 for now. I'm riding along.
All right, very good, Walt. Yeah, go to the office to get the strap and be cool while you're getting it. Okay, Walt, thanks a bunch. And yeah, we got a pretty good one tonight. As always, stay tuned. Let's move over to Mark now. VA3, Mike Hotel Victor. All right, very good, Mark. Thanks for your check-in and enjoy the rest of the net. Okay, let's see now. Where are we? Next, we've got Mac, Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey. Mac, come on in. Start the timer.
Yeah, start your clocks. Good evening, Chuck, and all on net. First off, I got to say I was totally gobsmacked on, I think it was Monday night. I heard an amateur radio operator make reference to Celsius degrees. And this was the first time I ever heard him make reference to it. And he seemed very comfortable with referring to Celsius rather than Fahrenheit. None other than VE3LBI. I was absolutely gobsmacked. And there's evidence because it's on YouTube. So that will go down in history. Anyways, very good to hear Deb back on the radio. Sincerest thoughts go out to your family, trusting that things go well for the family member that has had the stroke. And I'm sure many of our family members have been touched by similar situations. It's difficult, but you're doing a wonderful thing by being primary caregiver. Anyways, what else? Couple of kudos goes out to Google today. Just before I left for work, it was Google that told me that there had been a car accident on the highway, which allowed me to circumvent that difficulty and still get to work on time. And then as I came home, everything was supposed to be clear. But I saw visually that there was a backup once I approached the Clapson's Corners intersection. And Google again said, hey, yeah, there's a problem down there. So I was able to circumvent that and duck through Dundas, Ancaster back roads. It was kind of a unique little trip. So got home unscathed without too much delay. Other than that, what else are we going to remind you of? Oh, yes, September 21st is coming, and we're looking forward to seeing everybody at Pier 4 Park, unless somebody has a better suggestion. September 21st is a Sunday. Start time likely around 11 a.m., and we'll stay there as long as the calls keep coming in. And if Edward's there, that's going to be a good long time. Of course, he's going to have to leave a day and a half in advance in order to get there on time, as usual. Just a quick note for Chris, VA3, WPG. do reach out to our resourceful friend VE3IUK. He seems to have a strange collection of things that might be able to help you out with your computer problems. Anyways, a wonderful way to spend a hump day. I think that's about it for now. I'll turn it back to you, Chuck, and I'm along for the ride.
All right. You went past the buzzer, but the transmission was seamless, and there were no shutdowns, and I got it all. So just a few seconds over, just so that Mr. Celsius there knows how long you went. Went about 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't recall that conversation, but if you've got it on video, then I guess it's true. So yeah, let's see now. While we got you here, Mac, let's see if anybody has any questions regarding the September 21st. I forget what day of the week you said that was. A Sunday, I think, at 11 a.m. at Pier 4. Does anybody have any comments or questions for Mac regarding that? All right, I guess not. Back to you, Mac, for your final.
All right. Well, just got to say, I'm looking forward to hearing from Richard, our persnickety friend from the North End. Looking forward to hearing him chime in tonight and hearing some of his dry humor. Always appreciate that. Hoping that you're staying in touch with him and all is well with that group. Other than that, I think that's it for now. And if anything pops into my little gray cells, I'll be sure and let you know.
Okay. Okay, is there another station there? Go ahead.
Oh, it's no one special. VA3 BJC just chiming in.
There we go. That's the guy.
Yeah, it's live. Let me check. Yeah, I'm still got a pulse.
All right, there he is. VA3 VJC. Sounding good tonight. Come on in, Richard.
Sorry to butt in, but it was about 10 after, and my wife said, "Are you supposed to be outside?" I said, "Yeah, I am. So I come out here and I listen to this dialogue and whatnot. And the 21st of September, what is it?
Oh, that's the quarterly get-together for hams that like to activate parks for Parks on the Air, POTA. A bunch of people get together and take turns on the radio, or not, and do a face-to-face and spend a couple of hours. And today at the fall equinox, which falls on the 21st or 22nd, we'll be gathering at Pier 4. So you're more than welcome to join us. Rick, or Richard, bring a chair, and that goes for everyone. I forgot to bring mine last time I went, so back to you.
Okay, share it means, okay, have to sit down. Okay, sounds like a plan. Like I say, okay, let's get back to me. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm probably getting my party expression shift together. My marbles are still there, some of them. But I haven't been active because I haven't have an antenna. I've been too busy sitting with my wife. She falls down in a little bit and help her to the bathroom back. Because we're both getting old and she's really suffering to the point where she has to go a lot more bad days than good days. So this about all I've got left really. It's just 2 Meter Wednesday 4:30 radio show. I'm trying to get HF back up, but it's just not working out so far. I'll see what I can do in a couple of weeks. I still got my Frankenstein antenna made out of snakies and top rails and whatnot. There's a little article when I get that set up, I have to go through the tuner and see what I can do with it. It's supposed to be all band right up to 6.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm sorry to hear that your better half isn't feeling well. I know, I was just going to say, the reason I suggested bring a chair, Richard, is because old farts like us can't stand for very long. And so that goes for putting up antennas and that. So I know you're struggling with that physically. And so if you have an antenna that's ready to go up or soon, and you need some help putting it up, by all means, let us know when and see if we can gather up someone to help you out. Oh, I'm thinking he hit the VFO button.
No, I just pushed on the wrong half of the PTT button. I pushed on the hinge point, and not the point where it works the switch. Oh, well.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so like I said, you know, don't be afraid to ask, and the worst you can get is sorry, no, I can't, you know, and maybe another time.
Yeah, I could do that. Well, we'll see. Maybe in a couple of weeks I'll put it on the priority, but right now the priority is the life. And that's about it. That's all we got left in the family life. We won't get into that, okay? But I'm going through my junk, and I'm downsizing to solid state. I want to get myself a 20-watt QRP, either a G90 or something equivalent to it. But, you know, money's tight. But I'm getting rid of all my high power stuff, but I got a whole bucket load of vacuum tubes. So I'll go through them in a couple of weeks, and then I'll just announce what I've got to give away.
Oh, okay. And I think I know someone here that really likes vacuum tubes. So, yeah, you might have somebody that'll take them off your hands.
Yeah, I got 6146s, the drivers, 6006s. Yeah, you know, and usual IF tubes. You know, it's basically motor on. It's basically East Kit type of tube layout, like tube complement. But I got 6146 A's and B's. I keep on a new tube for experiments, but that's about it. You know, but I just want to downsize, get rid of the bulk, so I can put everything on the kitchen table, and all my bits and bobs and pieces can go into little Dollarama serving trays. You know, that's good.
All right, very good then. Well, when you get to it, let us know. Actually, the guy I'm thinking about, his call sign is VE3, every kind of junk. So that should tell you something there, Richard.
Oh, look him up. VE3, EVK, no, EKV, every kind of junk. EKJ.
There you go. Third time's a charm. That's right. EKJ. So yeah, look him up, and he's definitely into tubes.
Okay, like I said, I might keep a couple of, maybe one or two, maybe just one, 6146 and a driver and tank circuits. It's just a toy around, you know. Get shits and giggles out of it, but if I'm downsizing the junk, I want everything to fit. No serving trays, and can go underneath the kitchen table. And that's it. I'm not into this high power drinking stuff anymore. I want to play.
Absolutely. You don't have to be a kid to like to play. We're just older kids, that's all. Anyhow, Richard, you going to stick around for a while?
I might disappear and go press me a coffee, but I'll be here. Well, what time is it now? 8:30. I'll be out here till the 10 o'clock, but I might nip indoors and press me a coffee. It'll be the end of it, you know, maybe have a tinkle.
All right, Richard, sounds good. We'll let you go for now. Thanks for checking in, buddy. We'll catch you in a bit. Let's go back to Mac. I'm not sure if I finished up with Mac. I do apologize. Mac, the A3IMW.
Well, thanks for coming back, Charles. Certainly appreciate it. And certainly good to hear Richard on the air. That's exactly what I was saying. I was looking to hear from our humorous friend. Trust all goes well with the missus, but yeah, need to keep humor on your side and all the rest. Anyways, my wish was granted because he was able to chime right in there. Always good to hear him. Anyways, yeah, I'm good right there, Chuck. Thanks a lot.
All right, very good then, Mac. Yeah, it got distracted there with our very own downtown Richard. Okay, so with that, let's see who else is out there would like to check in with us here on the weekly Amateur Radio Exchange Group. This is VA3 CJZ.
Recheck VE3LBI.
VE3LBI, recheck, go ahead.
I'm not sure if Chris can hear me or not, WPG. If he can, could you ask him if Bill got his back deck finished? I believe Chris is going to help him put back up his antenna.
Oh, right. Well, let's see if Chris, VA3WPG, are you there?
VA3WPG, I'm here.
Yeah, Larry, VE3LBI, was asking if Bill had his deck all finished yet.
I'm not sure. I talked to Bill earlier today to see if he might have had some computer stuff in his pile, as Max suggested. And he said they were just finishing it up. So tomorrow-ish, maybe. I have no copy on Larry.
Okay. Let's see if Larry has a copy on you, VE3LBI.
No, sorry, Chuck, I do not.
Okay. Well, he said that he spoke to Bill earlier today about computer stuff, and he mentioned that they were just finishing up. I think maybe tomorrow. So he's not ready to put the gear up at this moment. So it won't be long now.
Okay, no, thanks very much, appreciate it. Carry on, VE3LBI.
Yeah, it's pizza trays for now there, Larry. Anyhow, back to WPG there for your final.
If Larry wants to just give one more transmission, we'll see if I get him on the beam, and that'll be it.
Okay, Larry. Chris said he's on his beam now, and he'll see if he can pick you up on the beam there. Try one more transmission.
I'm in the garage, Chuck. I'm on a big antenna.
Oh, okay. He's on a radio in the garage there. He's not on his base, Chris.
Okay, it was noisy, but I did hear him in there, but very, 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 very weak, but I could tell he was in there. Okay, back to net, VA3WPG, thank you.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so let's see now. Anyone else wishing to check in to the A-REG net, please come now.
VA3 Bravo Kilowatt.
VE3 Sierra Mike November. Okay, two more there. Bravo Kilowatt and Sierra Mike November. Rick, come on in.
Yeah, good evening, Chuck and everybody on frequency. You guys were talking about the weather. Yeah, it's been strange from the last couple of years. But last winter we had no winter, no snow hardly. So, but anyway, well, it's not over till the fat lady sings, is what they say. So, we might get some more hot weather yet. But it was certainly nice going out today, and nice breeze and everything else. And I think you said something about 20 degrees. I think that's what it was out in the backyard there. So it was pretty good. Anyway, nothing else. There's not too much. There's a few peaceful parties coming up on the weekend. But that's about it. Nothing really that stands out that I've been involved with myself. So, but hey, again, contourcalendar.com is a good place to look to see. And I had the HF on, and I was picking up 80 meters. I could hear people on my beam rather than on any other antenna. I could actually hear them. The other antennas, I got lots of noise. So same with 40. That was weird. But I went on 20 meters and 15 meters and 10 meters, and it doesn't seem like there's much activity. So I think the sunspots are down. Anyway, do you know more about that, Chuck? Over.
Yes, sir, absolutely. You're right there. The sunspots are down by about 100. We're only at the 50 or so mark for sunspots. The A and the K index are down, but solar wind is not high and very low sunspots. So we can't seem to catch a break.
So that's when you get on VHF and UHF and whatever. Yeah, I heard something about an antenna, a beam for picking up Wi-Fi. So that's something that you can use at his campsite. Anyway, that should be interesting too. I know somebody made themselves an antenna. They lived on I think it was the 13th or 14th floor of an apartment building downtown. And downtown there's free internet if you can pick it up. And so he built himself, he got a coffee can, and he built himself an antenna for that band. And it's so very directional, and it actually worked. So anyway, that's all I got. And so I'm here. I've been reading the mail all along. I've been sitting back here playing with this computer. It wouldn't. I did an upgrade and it screwed everything up. So I had to reinstall my Samsung Magician. It's a program for Samsung solid state drive, and I had to reinstall it because I think Windows screwed it up. But oh well. Anyway, I haven't got to that Windows 11 yet there, Chuck. Anyway, one of these days. VA3CJZ, VE3BK.
Yeah, my headaches have gone down there, Rick, on Windows 11. I seem to have everything running fairly stable at the moment. So my fingers and toes are crossed. Hey, listen, I don't know if you caught that earlier when I was talking about this QSO that I was listening to on 20 meters. It was a gentleman in Malta, specifically on the island of Gozo, who was calling out for a maritime mobile. Now, this maritime mobile was the Royal Caribbean's Harmony of the Seas cruise ship. Holds over 6,000 passengers and 2,000 and some odd crew. And the electronics engineer had a off-center fed dipole, 60 meters long, set up, and he was talking to the guy in Gozo off of the Royal Caribbean cruise ship there. So that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I did copy that, and yeah, it's always fun working marine mobiles and working aeronautical mobiles. I've done that too, and anyway, 14300 is a maritime net, and you go on there, and when one of the fellas I know, his buddy, he's not a ham, but he was on there, and somehow Jack, my friend, he got a hold of this guy through amateur radio somehow. I'm not sure whether maybe the guy was him. I don't know. I can't remember. But the maritime mobile frequency, you can go on there and you can listen to all kinds of stuff like that.
to see and stuff like that. 14300. It's a good place to go and listen, and you can check in there as well. We used to check in there all the time from the Warplane Heritage. So anyway, yeah, that was neat hearing that. And I heard you say they both came in really good. So that was fantastic. And the guy would have permission from his captain. I'm sure he would get permission to do that. He was like a radio guy. So I'm sure he'd have permission to do that in his spare time with the 60-meter antenna. I think that's what you said. Anyway, yeah, I was listening, and it looks like I'm finally getting my Windows to work here. I tried to reboot after it upgraded. Microsoft. Yeah, I don't know. I think they want me to go to Windows 11. What do you think?
Yeah, I can see them causing problems for people with Windows 10 there to force them to go to 11 there. Absolutely. And some of the things like Microsoft 365 is not free on Windows 11 as it is on Windows 10. So they want you to spend money. Let's put it that way. Anyhow, Rick, we've got someone else waiting in the wings there. So unless you've got something else to add there, we're gonna keep going, buddy.
Okay, the only thing I got is turn your HF radio on. You're surprised what you'll hear sometimes, and you know that, Chuck. Anyway, you're doing a great job, and yeah, I'm impressed with the stuff on QRZ, all those awards and stuff. Anyway, very good, Chuck. BA3CJZ, B3B10.
All right, Rick, thanks again. And if you have anything to add, by all means, just break in again. And so with that, we'll clear with VE3BK, and let's bring in Matt. VE3 Sierra Mike November. Matt, come on in.
Thank you very much, Chuck. Good evening, everyone on net. And Mac, and Larry, and Rick. And Rick, I know we've tried a couple times on HF to connect and had very little success, but I'm sure you can hear me a little better on this radio. A little message for Chris, too. Checked my old computers, and no luck. My stuff is too old, unfortunately.
Okay, well, thanks for responding there, Matt. And I think you were saying you have trouble contacting Rick at BK. Is that right? Rick, can you hear Matt?
Oh yeah, who was that? I wasn't listening.
That's VE3 Sierra Mike November.
Oh, okay. Yes, I hear you perfect on here in November. Or Sierra Mike November, I hear you perfect on here.
Go ahead, Matt. Clint.
Yeah, my substandard HF equipment hasn't been working so well for getting to you, but I know it worked once from the truck, but that's hard to run out to the truck every time. But anyways, that's all. I'll let you guys move and ride along, and thanks for letting me check in there, Chuck.
All right, not a problem, Matt. You're sounding fabulous at my location, almost full strength. We just need you to get you a desk mic or a studio mic. But very good. Thanks for your check-in both on YouTube and on the radio, Matt. So with that, let's see. Anyone else out there wishing to check in, please come now. All right, as I mentioned previously, today is National Radio Day. Let me give you a little rundown here. Today is on August 20th, National Radio Day recognizes the great invention of the radio. Celebrate the news, information, music, and stories carried across the airwaves. Just let me drop for a second here. Okay, several inventors participated in the invention of the radio in the late 1800s. Amazingly, not just one person can be credited with its beginning. Instead, each component developed through invention and discovery. As these technologies converged, the radio came to life. And I'm going to skip, let's see now. The paragraphs that follow describe a noted international effort that contributed to the conception of the radio. In Germany, Heinrich Hertz research proved electricity could be transmitted wirelessly. Elsewhere, the prolific inventor Nikola Tesla patented multiple inventions. He provided the radio with the Tesla coil. Born in Croatia, Tesla also contributed many patents involving alternating current. Not only did Tesla make the radio possible, but he has also advanced the science and production of numerous other inventions. However, when it comes to the first commercially available wireless, Italian Guglielmo Marconi receives the honor. Entertainment and music did not always fill the airwaves. In fact, the radio's first function was much more practical. First, the wireless radio served the military. The radio also provided a regular public service role. Much like the dits and dots of the telegram, the wireless transmitted information. It also served in an emergency capacity. In 1912, a Marconi wireless broadcast the Titanic's distress signal. Not that it helped them. In 1906, this is what I want to get to. In 1906, Reginald Fessenden created the first radio broadcast of voice and music purely for entertainment purposes, and he transmitted the program from Brant Rock, Massachusetts, for the general public to hear. The Canadian-born scientist would go on to many more successes in his lifetime. And so this Canadian was in the U.S. when he did this. So that's like saying basketball was invented by an American. The guy was actually a Canadian, but was a teacher in the U.S. Same deal. So that's a little rundown about the radio that we listen to music and news and entertainment on. So just a little bit more here. It says, here we go. The 1920s brought the first broadcast stations to the forefront. Around the world, listeners tuned in for news and world events for the first time. Other radio facts include, in 1931, 2 out of 5 homes owned a radio. By 1938, 4 out of 5 people or houses owned a radio. So I'm so thankful for the radio that, in my youth, I used to listen to old-time radio late at night with things like the Lone Ranger, Abbott and Costello, and so on. They all started in radio. So today, National Radio Day. All right, let's do some quick announcements here for, where are we? Oh, I don't have them. It's okay. I would like to start, it is 9:03 p.m. I would like to start with a little bit of trivia. As requested by VE3LBI, he requested if we could do some trivia about Canada. And so I did some research and came up with a little bit of trivia here. It's actually from Water Cooler Trivia. And we've got 293 Canada trivia questions ranked from easiest to hardest. Now this was updated in 2024. Are you ready?
Yep. Sure am. Go ahead.
All right. Remember, ranked from easiest to hardest. Number 1, Fairbanks, Alaska, Svalbard, Norway, and Yukon, Canada are three destinations recommended by Travel and Leisure magazine for travelers hoping to see what phenomenon?
Northern Lights.
Ooh, Ricky's in there pretty quick. And that is the correct answer. The Northern Lights. Wade got that right on YouTube as well. And Tom Van Wart, Long Beach, VE3MQ and VA3BIK. Good evening, Tom and Aspen. Thanks for joining us. Oh, you're at Long Beach. Oh, right on. Very good. How's things going over there, Tom? All right, moving on to water cooler. Number 2. What popular mathematics software program is named after the type of tree whose leaf appears on the flag of Canada?
Go, please.
Yeah, what popular mathematics software program is named after the type of tree whose leaves appear on the flag of Canada? Think of maple. The answer to that is maple. That's the name of the mathematics software program. I didn't know that. All right, let's see if you know this one there, Richard, and everyone else. Number 3, known for polar bears that live there in the fall, what town on Hudson Bay in Manitoba is named after one of the UK's most famous prime ministers?
Churchill.
And that is correct. The Walt got that right, and Richard, very good. Ooh. What directionally named carrier has the second largest fleet of any airline in Canada, behind only Air Canada itself in size?
WestJet.
Yeah, the answer was actually in the question. What directionally named carrier? Because west is a direction. WestJet. So that sounded like Vern. Is that right?
You got it, Chuck. Just out for a walk. Hope you can copy me.
I sure can. VA3 Charlie Romeo Foxtrot. I sure can. You got that right, and so did Wade and Tom. How's things going there, Vern?
Not too bad, Chuck. Kind of a rainy, gray day, but no heat or humidity, which is nice. Right now I'm out walking, and I literally have a jacket on. Probably don't need it, but just to be on the safe side if it starts to rain again. Back to you, Chuck. And as always, thanks for doing the net.
All right, not a problem there, Vern. Thank you for your check-in. And Vern is wearing a jacket tonight for his walk, just in case. It is a little breezy. I can see the shadows of the tree across the street moving quite a bit there, so at least there's a breeze. All right, Vern, enjoy your walk. Thank you so much for your check-in. Anything else?
Well, that's it for now, Chuck. I'll listen on as much as I can, and I always enjoy the trip. For doing it.
All right, let me set this back up again. And where are we? We're right there. Okay, let's move on. Founded in Quebec, what is the French name of the private entertainment company which has sold over 100 million tickets for its unique blend of continuous live music and circus-like acrobatics?
Cirque du Soleil.
Oui, oui, mon ami. That is correct. And Wade got that right as well. All right. How about this one? a great one. Wayne Gretzky spent most of his NHL career playing for what Canadian-based team for 9 years from 1979 to 1988?
Oilers.
The Edmonton Oilers.
Said it first.
Richard did beat you to the gun. Quick draw McGraw got it right. It is, in fact, Edmonton Oilers. And Tom got that right as well. And he says it was 18. What, he played for 18 years? All right. Oh, yeah. I didn't know that for the longest time, but this next one here. The Cadillac Fairview Corporation is owned by the pension plan in Ontario, Canada, of what profession?
Teachers Credit Union.
That's right. They take the money from the pension plan of the teachers.
I was going to say brothels or us.
Well, that's for when they have private parties on the penthouse. I didn't know that. Here's another one. Cadillac Fairview sponsored athlete Natalie Spooner won hockey gold with Team Canada during the balmy 2014 Winter Olympics at what Black Sea resort?
Sochi.
So who?
Sochi. S-O-C-H-I.
Absolutely correct. It was in Sochi. Sochi. All right, very good. Let's see now. Canada's big five banks are all based in Toronto. They are Bank of Montreal, Bank of Nova Scotia, Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce, Royal Bank of Canada, and what is the fifth bank?
Toronto Dominion.
Absolutely there, Mac. That's it. Toronto Dominion. All right. Torrington, Wyoming got the TOR airport code instead of Toronto because Canadian airport codes all start with what letter?
Why?
Why? That's Yankee.
But why? That's right. You got that right. Wade also got that right. And someone else I can't see there. That was Mark. Okay, gotcha now. Okay. Okay, there we go. I mentioned this earlier. Although James Naismith was teaching in Massachusetts in the U.S. at the time he invented a popular sport, he was a native Canadian who had only recently moved to the U.S. What sport did Naismith invent in 1891?
Basketball.
Lacrosse.
Yeah, you need a big net for the on the stick to hold this ball. It is the basketball. Absolutely right. You guys got that right, and Wade and Mark got that right. What white tri-petal woodland flower is the official flower of Ontario?
Oh, that three-petal thing you're not allowed to pick.
The Trillium.
That's right. The trifecta. Trillium is the answer. Correct.
I couldn't think of it. That's why I described it.
All right. Let's see now. Here we go back now to Cadillac Fairview. CF Market Mall, a Cadillac Fairview property and one of the largest malls in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, is located in what the Calgary suburban neighborhood? Oh, it has a letter V. It is a word used to describe main team representing a school in sport. Yeah, so the CF Market Mall, a Cadillac Fairview property and one of the largest malls in Calgary, is located in what V Calgary suburban neighborhood with the letter V as in Victor. It is a word used to describe main team representing a school in sport. The answer is Varsity, Alberta, Canada. All right, Happy Valley Goose Bay. Oh, I'd love to live there. Is the name of the largest town in what region of Canada, which is combined with the island of Newfoundland and the name of one of the country's provinces? Where is Happy Valley Goose Bay? It's in Labrador. Now, I never understood that, why they took part of Quebec, which is basically Gaspésie or Labrador, and they attach it to Newfoundland. I don't get why they did that, but anyways, such is the case.
Maybe because they pay their taxes.
Or maybe so they can get more tax money. Here's another weird one here. I don't know if I can read it right, but Pepsi is a slang term for a French Canadian. I never knew that. Based on the strong preference for Pepsi over Coke, in which province whose official language is French. So basically, where does that come from? Quebec, of course. Sort of answers itself, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, so does anyone know how tall the CN Tower is? Exactly. 18 and a bit. Very tall. Oh, you're so smart. It's actually 1815. 1,815 feet. Tall communications and observation edifice. It's the tallest structure in Toronto. The CN Tower. Close mark, but no cigar. 1815.
What's that in cubits?
Too many.
Same as Celsius.
Named after a Scottish merchant whose bequest formed its precursor, which of Montreal's 6 universities is the city's oldest? Which of Montreal's 6 universities is the city's oldest? Wade and Tom got it right. Tom got it right. McGill. Oh yeah, and Wade too. He just can't spell. I'm just kidding. All right, the Wyandot or Wendat are Iroquoian-speaking peoples of North America who emerged as a tribe around the north shore of Lake Ontario. However, they are often referred to by an alternate name, which shares its title with a different Great Lake. What is this alternate name?
The Huron.
Well, Mark and Wade and yourself got that right. Very good. All right. Originating in Canada, what pizza notable for its tropical fruit topping was created in the 1960s by Sam Panopoulos?
Panopoulos, and it's the Hawaiian pizza with pineapple.
Pineapple from Hawaii.
And the Greek family name, Panopoulos. I went to school with a girl with that last name, and she had, never mind.
And the Great Hawaiian Punch.
I remember those commercials. Yeah, I knew a guy named Papadopoulos. Anyways, next, Finn the whale, an anthropomorphic orca, is the official mascot of what Canadian NHL team? Nobody watches hockey. The Vancouver Canucks has a great orca on it. All right, called the greatest outdoor show on earth by its promoters, what is the name of the huge annual rodeo held for 10 days every July in Alberta's most populous city?
Stampede. The Stampede.
Wahoo! Absolutely correct. The chuck wagon races are great. So is the bronco busting, the bull riding. Oh, it's great to watch that live, let me tell you. All right, speaking of, oh no, we'll get to that after this one here. The National Sports Act of Canada granted two different sports as the official sports of Canada. One is, unsurprisingly, hockey. What is the other?
It sweeps that ice away. What's it called? I can't think if I can see it. Don't know. I'll just wait for the answer.
How about lacrosse?
Yes, sir, and it's making a huge comeback. Actually, the States is, I have my friend from Las Vegas, he's right into lacrosse, and they've got teams popping up everywhere, and it's big there. So I think it's coming back here as well. I think they played at the Hamilton Stadium. So very good. The answer is lacrosse, and you got that right, and so did Tom and Wade. Okay, sticking to Calgary. Located in Alberta and established in 1885, what is the oldest national park in Canada? And that is correct. It is Banff, the oldest national park in Canada. All right, this one's a little techie. The Alouette 1 refers to a piece of technology famously released by Canada in 1962, making Canada only the third country globally to construct such a device. This historic technology was used to study the ionosphere, and while it was deactivated a decade later in 1972, it is expected to remain in existence for 1,000 years. What type of device was the Alouette 1?
July, wasn't it? I'd say it's a satellite.
Absolutely. Wade had the answer out on YouTube faster than I could finish the answer. Way to go, guys. All right. In 1683, the Catholic priest and explorer Louis Hennepin published a book titled A New Discovery, containing his descriptions of what landmark on the U.S.-Canada border? Of course, it's Niagara Falls. Way to go, Wade. Oh, I've never been to this place, but I've been to the province. Featuring more than 900 varieties of plants and designated a National Historic Site of Canada, Butch Art Gardens is a horticultural marvel located on Vancouver Island in what province? Oh, he just said Vancouver Island. Duh.
Safety.
Yeah, you think? All right. Next, Project ATIGI, A-T-I-G-I, is the name of a collaboration of Inuit designers and what high-end parka brand which aims to combine the garments with traditional Inuit culture and designs. What's the high-end parka brand? Anybody know? It's called Canada Goose. They're worth a fortune. All right. What was the first national park established in Canada?
I'm going to guess Algonquin.
I gave the answer a few questions ago. The oldest national park in Canada is Banff National Park, and it's also the answer to this one. Mark and Tom both got that right. What tough-sounding CFL team has its origins in the Regina Rugby Club, a team that was founded in 1910? The Saskatchewan Roughriders, of course. They started out as the Regina Rugby Club. And Roughriders, that sounds like cowboys to me. And Wade got that right. What Canadian city is home to the intersection of the Red and Assiniboine rivers and is located very near the longitudinal center of North America? It also has the windiest street corner in Canada.
That's got to be Chicago, the Windy City.
Winnipeg, Manitoba, just a little bit north. Yeah, the Red River and the Assiniboine River is the intersection there. And I've eaten smoked catfish from the Red River. Actually, the fair in Winnipeg is called the Red River X. And it's red because of all the clay, just like we have at the Red Hill. What is the name for the Gothic Revival style mansion in Midtown Toronto constructed in 1911 for financier Sir Henry Bellet? The name translates from Spanish to Hill House. Casa Loma. Casa is house and Loma is hill. Hill House. Casa Loma. Way to go, Tom and Wade. Both got that right. Well, this one's about Canada, so the answer is Canada, but I'll read it out anyways. What country has the longest total coastline in the world? We're talking about coastline on the border of a country, not all international coastlines that make up lakes and rivers. It's Canada. King Henry VII described the recently discovered area by John Cabot in a letter written in the late 1500s using a fairly uninventive term. Today, that's the N name of what island that joins Labrador in the name of a Canadian province?
Newfoundland.
Right you are. Next. Thistles and a unicorn take up space in Canada's coat of arms, repping which UK constituent country? Aye, laddie, it is Scotland. Very good. Some haggis, you say? Was the fizzles that gave it away. Ah, 'tis the thistles. Aye. Okay. What is the name of the increasingly large body of water separating the Alaskan Peninsula and the eastern shores of Russia? There was once a land bridge crossing this body of water. What's it called?
Clearing the strait.
Correct. It is the Bering Strait. And they fish for lobster there. It's a good paying job, but I don't know if I'd like to do that for a living. Maybe one summer, but that's it. Okay. Gray Owl was the name of a conservationist famous for his work as a caretaker at Riding Mountain National Park and Prince Albert National Park in what country? Again, this is a Canada trivia. Okay. Here we go. A tongue-in-cheek whiskey war over possession of Hans Island, in which bottles of alcohol were left as claims of ownership, which was finally settled in 2022 between Denmark and what North American nation?
Canada?
Canada? So does that mean we don't get any more peach schnapps?
We can have peach whiskey.
Make your own. Yeah, get the corn. So I don't know what the settlement was. I'm going to have to look that up. That was interesting. Okay, we're going to finish off with this one. I'll see if I can zip through on this day afterwards. It's 9:31 p.m. Currently 19.8 degrees Celsius. That's about 68, 67 Fahrenheit there, Larry. Last one for tonight, but we've got more. English is the most spoken language in Canada. French is the second. What language is third? Third most spoken language in Canada.
Hindi.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the answer, Mac, because this was in 2024. We've taken in a couple million Indians there since then. But actually, the answer is Chinese, Mandarin to be exact. Oh, good ways east. Oh, and I found out that Amazon customer service is outsourced to India because they have lower labor costs. So if you ever talk to a customer service rep there via virtual chat or on the phone, they are all in India.
Go with Hamilton Taxi.
Yeah, taxi, trucking, Amazon, they've taken over.
Please put your box down before you go over the Skyway Bridge.
Yes, please do. All right, so let's, hope you all enjoyed that trivia. Do we have any check-ins or any comments or questions? Please come now.
Thanks for doing that, Chuck. Appreciate it. VE3LBI.
I made some noise too, VA3CP.
Yeah, it was fun. I liked it. All right. Was there a comment in the distance? Someone with a noisy key up there. You want to try that again?
Was it me, Chuck? VA3CP.
Is that VA3CP, Dave?
Yes, I'm up in the living room. So, all right, it was me.
Roger that. Okay, thank you very much for your check-in, sir. All right, anyone else? All right, on this day, week 236, today's famous birthdays. And we start with the year 1779, and Mr. Fabian Gottlieb von Bellingshausen. He was a Russian explorer who discovered the continent of Antarctica. He was born in Estonia.
You must have practiced that one.
It just rolls off the tongue there, Mac. Here's another one for you. Born in 1922 on this day, Tetsuko Akutsu, a Japanese surgeon who built the first artificial heart. Of course, he was born in Japan and he died in 2007.
Domo arigato. Please tell me he didn't die of heart disease.
Yeah, hang on. Let me put in my artificial heart. All right, Don King. He's still alive, is he? Born in 1931. It doesn't say that he died here. Don King, American boxing promoter, best known for his association with Mike Tyson and for his unusual hairstyles. Born in Cleveland, Ohio. Isaac Hayes was born on this day, 1942. He's an American Southern soul musician, singer, songwriter, Grammy and Academy Award-winning composer. He wrote the theme from Shaft. I didn't know that. And he was an actor in the Rockford Files, and he was chef in South Park. Born in Tennessee. And we have Connie Chung, born in 1946. Boy, she still looks great for her age. Connie Chung is an American news anchor on NBC and CBS, born in Washington, D.C. And I think she did Big Brother as well. I'm not sure. She's kind of cute. Robert Plant turns 77 today, from Led Zeppelin, born in 1948. A British rock vocalist, born in England, of course. 77. Happy birthday, Robert Plant. Another musician, born in 1949, Phil Lynott, Irish rock singer and bass player for Thin Lizzy. You might remember The Boys Are Back in Town. Born in England, he died in 1986. Next, born in 1942, Doug Feiger, an American singer-songwriter for the Knack. You might remember My Sharona, born in Oak Park, Michigan. He died in 2010. And Al Roker was born in 1954. He's an American weatherman with NBC and The Today Show. Born in Queens, New York. Boy, he's lost a lot of weight. All right, next. Hey, who remembers that 70s show? Remember the girlfriend there the kid had? Well, her parents, one of the actors was Don Stark, who played the father. His name was Bob. He was kind of quirky. That guy has a martial arts background. I didn't know that. And he was a weightlifter, too, I think. Born in New York City. Don Stark. Born in 1966, Dimebag Darrell Abbott, an American heavy metal guitarist with Pantera. Born in Arlington, Texas. He died in 2004.
Dimebag. That's a good one. Remember?
Yeah, that's a good one, all right. A lot of musicians born on this day. Next, born in 1970, Fred Durst, American singer for Limp Bizkit, born in North Carolina. All right, who remembers Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom? The kid who played shortstop? Well, his name is Ke Huy Quan, born on this day, 1971. He's a Vietnamese-American actor. He was in that movie. He was also more recently in the movie Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. And he was born in Saigon, South Vietnam, right during the Vietnam War, because that didn't end until 1975, and he was born in 71. And lastly, we've got Demi Lovato, turning 33 today, born in 1992. She's a singer-songwriter. Apparently, she's an actress, too. That's it for birthdays on this day. Any questions, comments, or check-ins, please come now. Oh, Maury Povich's wife. Yeah, Connie Chung, that's right. Thanks, Mark. Dimebag! Dimebag Darrell, double D. That sounds kind of sleazy if you ask me, but, you know. All right. Who died today in history now, you might wonder? William Booth died on this day in 1912. He was an English preacher and founder of the Salvation Army. He was 83. Passing away in 1936, Edward Weston, English-born American electrical engineer who invented the portable voltmeter, dies at the age of 86. Let's jump all the way up to 2007 now. Leona Helmsley, an American real estate billionaire and convicted of federal income tax evasion. 87 when she died. And next we've got Phyllis Diller, passing away in 2012. Of course, everyone should know Phyllis Diller. She was an American comedian and actress, dies from natural causes at the age of 95. Used to see her on Laugh-In every once in a while, too. And Jerry Lewis died on this day in 2017. Everyone knows Jerry Lewis. He did the MDA telethon for muscular dystrophy, and he passed away at the age of 91 on this day, 2017. Now that's it for famous people dying on this day. Let's move over to today's historical events. Who's seen the movie 300? Ring a bell? Well, this one here starts, it says, the battle for Western civilization. The year is 480 BC. The Battle of Thermopylae. In one of history's most famous last stands, 7,000, not 300, 7,000 warriors from an alliance of Greek states led by Leonidas blocked the pass of Thermopylae for a week against an invading Persian army under Xerxes, estimated at between 120 to 300,000 strong. And the date here is only approximate. So there you go. It really happened. I don't know if they piled up dead bodies to make a wall, but it was pretty cool in the movie. I wouldn't put it past them. Actually, I think the first movie was the best. They made a couple of them, I think. All right, next. Venus. Oh, in the year 2. Okay. Venus and Jupiter in conjunction. Possible astrological explanation for the Star of Bethlehem. Now, isn't Jesus supposed to be born in the year 0? All right. Anyways, if you're wondering what a conjunction is, In astronomy and astrology, a conjunction occurs when two or more celestial objects appear close together in the sky from our perspective on Earth. This is an alignment where the objects share approximately the same right ascension of or elliptic longitude. From an astrological standpoint, a conjunction signifies a blending of the energies of the involved planets, potentially amplifying their influences. There you go.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
I see that. Wade just put that in there. That's funny. All right. Let's go to the year 1612. 9 of the 10 Pendle witches are found guilty at trial of charges including murder, witchcraft, and talking to dogs, and are hanged at Gallows Hill in Lancaster, England. Now, the Pendle witches were a group of people, mostly women, who were accused of witchcraft and tried in Lancashire, England, in 1612, of course. I just mentioned that. The trials are among the most famous witch trials in English history. Does anyone know what year slavery started in North America? Anyone? I'll tell you. The year is 1619. Slavery begins in mainland British colonies of North America when the first known African captives, approximately 20 of them, land at Point Comfort, Virginia, before being sold or traded into servitude. Well, earlier than I thought. What was that, Dave? All right, 1741. Alaska is first sighted by a Russian expedition led by Danish explorer Vitus Bering. Oh, that's why they call it the Bering Strait and the Bering Sea. 1741 was when it was first sighted. In 1866, President Andrew Johnson issues Proclamation 157, declaring the insurrection in Texas is over and officially ending the U.S. Civil War on this day in 1866. And in 1896, the dial telephone is patented.
Rick remembers that one.
Chuck, I want to know that. Yeah, he was around when the first phone was put into service.
Did you ever learn how to tap dial, Chuck?
Oh, yes, I did.
A lot of free phone calls back in the day. All right, back to you.
Yeah, dial? Who needs a dial? But if you screwed up, you had to start over. I remember. All right. Get this now. In 1908, America's Great White Fleet arrives in Sydney, Australia. Greeted with a tremendous welcome, 221 American sailors desert to stay in Australia. Oh my. And in 1913, the first pilot to parachute from an aircraft, Adolphe Pégoud from France. I wonder if his plane was any good or not, or he just decided to, let's test out this parachute and crash the plane.
His words were, "Who pushed me?"
Hey, Chuck, can you please get back onto the slavery topic? The only person. Yeah, if you see the captain putting on a parachute, you're in trouble. All right, get this. In 1920, American Alan Woodring wins the 200-meter wearing borrowed shoes at the Olympic Games in Antwerp, Belgium. Hey, buddy, I lost my shoes. Can I borrow yours? Chuck, I'm pretty good at the slavery topic. Me, I've got two more stories for 1920. The American Professional Football Association formed with Jim Thorpe as president and later becomes the National Football League. And then next, also in 1920, the first U.S. commercial radio station call sign 8 Mike Kilo in Detroit begins daily broadcasting, 1920.
Chucking my butt, chucking my butt, chucking my butt, chuck you in my butt.
Six on this day, Japan establishes the public broadcasting company Nippon. And let's jump now to 1949. 78,382 fans watch the White Sox play the Indians in Cleveland. Now, what's the biggest stadium around here? The Sky Dome? It only holds about, 21,000? Picture almost 79,000 people. Wow. Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs. All right, in 1960, Soviet satellite Korabl Sputnik 2. And in parentheses, it says Sputnik 5. I don't know what that means. But it returns to Earth with its passengers. 2 dogs, Belka and Strelka, 2 mice, no names, 2 rats, flies, several plants, and fungi. The first earthborn creatures to go into orbit and return alive. Interesting.
Chuck, please come inside my butt.
In 1975, Viking 1 is launched to orbit around Mars and performs a soft landing. 1975. Where were you? I was in high school. And then 2 years later, 1977, NASA launches Voyager 2 on this day towards Jupiter and Saturn, later reaching Uranus and Neptune, and now God knows where they are.
Chuck, please come in me, please.
How long do you think a Frisbee you can keep in the air? How long do you think you could keep a Frisbee aloft? Well, in 1978, Mark Vincenzi of Amherst, Massachusetts, keeps a Frisbee aloft for 15.2 seconds.
Oh my God, come in my butt.
And I don't think that was, like off a cliff or anything like that. It's probably over some, maybe not, it doesn't have to be flat land, but I'm sure it wasn't over a cliff. That's pretty long for a Frisbee. All right, in 2019 now, computer systems in 22 small Texas towns are hacked and held for ransom in a coordinated attack, prompting an FBI investigation. Hamilton also had that happen. Hackers got in through the Hamilton Public Library system and infected the whole city computer system and held it for ransom. They never did say how they got that fixed. All right, also in 2019, NASA confirms a mission to Jupiter's ice-covered moon, Europa, to search for alien life. And it will be launching this year in 2025. I haven't heard of that yet. Anyone else?
If those aliens are black, I'm going to get them to friggin' work.
And in 2023, Ecuador votes in a referendum against drilling for oil in Yasuni National Park, a world biosphere reserve inhabited by indigenous groups in the Amazon. Good for them. Leave the Amazon alone.
They're fucking my butt. Come in my butt.
Seeing the Amazon by all the clearings they're doing. All right, so next one, I got 2 more. This is also in 2023. Russia Russia's Luna 25 spacecraft crashes into the moon, according to
Chuck in my butt, come in my butt.
agency Roscosmos. And also in 2020,
Chuck in my butt, come in.
Storm Hillary makes landfall on Mexico's Baja Peninsula, the first tropical storm to hit the region in 84 years. And so that's it for On This Day. Oh, I still got it. Not too bad timing here. It's 9:54. Any questions, comments, or late check-ins? Please come now.
Chuck in my butt, come in my butt.
VE3 Albany Reject.
Yes, Larry, go ahead.
Quick note to everybody. Ed was out today. VE3VYT had a little issue at one of the parks. Everybody hasn't read our Discord yet. Anyways, he's passed it off to Dave, VA3CP, who will now send a letter off to, or an email off to the Hamilton Conservation Area again. But it wasn't anything drastic, but just let people know, again, hopefully they'll get the information out to the different parks so that we don't have any problems when we're trying to do voting. That's it, thank you.
All right, very good, Larry. Are you still in the garage?
No, sir, in the house, but I'm on...
Chuck, please, let's get back onto the slavery topic.
Then, so Edward got, what did he get, the boot?
No, I'm actually back on power now. No, he didn't get the boot. Just there was apparently the lady said that you must get authorization to be able to come into the park to do POTA. So it's on Discord if you want to read it. I'm not going to try to put second words and all the rest of it in there. You can read it over. But both Dave and Ed have had a communication back and forth. So they will fire off the email to the Hamilton Conservation Area and try to get some things straightened out. I wish we could get something written or something they could see, but apparently it was a lady and she said she runs the park and that's it. You guys can go ahead and read it. I believe it's in random, so you might want to check it there. Anyways, thanks again.
Email come in my butt. Okay, Larry, I think Dave is trying to break in there. VA3CP, VA3CJZ. Over. Dave, we have a lid that's covering you up there. I'm wondering if anybody else copied that. Can we get a relay?
Come in my butt, Chuck, come in my butt. Button cup.
Email sent. Yeah, this behavior belongs on CB for sure. Sorry, Dave. This lid is not letting you get your message across.
VA3IMW with a relay. Message is email has been sent.
All right, copy that. On the email has been sent. Thank you very much, Dave. It seems like some of these people at these parks make up the rules as as they feel like it. So hopefully we can get that straightened out there. Thanks again, Dave, and thank you, Larry.
Hello, this is Alpha Bravo 67. Am I coming in clear?
All right, so let's start the 7-3 round here. It's 9:58. How about Huey? Are you still around? VE3 DJZ.
Yes, Huey is here.
VA3 November Charlie Alpha.
VA3 CJZ, VA3 NCA, yeah. Thanks again there, Chuck. A lot of fun always. I liked the Canadian trivia tonight. It was a great team. So anyways, again for doing it, I'll say 7-3 to you, and I'll say 7-3 to all. And I'll welcome Matt to the Discord. He has joined us there and said hello. So look around and pick up any information that would be good. The special activations talks about the fall equinox QSO coming up. So take a look. And 7-3, VA3NC, back to net control.
Okay, very good, Wade. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. So did I, of course. And we'll do it again next week. We've got more, unless someone else has something else. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. Thanks for you, Chuck. Enjoy the rest of the week. It's hump day. You got 2 more sleeps. Unless you got to do something on the weekend.
Fuck you, Chuck. Chuck in my butt.
Let's see if Chris is around. Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Kilo Zulu. All right, let's try the other Chris. Victor Alpha 3, Whiskey Papa Golf.
Yeah, this is Chris. Chuck in my butt.
3 WPG. Have a good one.
All right there, Dimebag. You too.
Insert guitar squeal here.
Oh, yeah. All right. Thanks for sticking around, Chris. Have a good one. Yeah, so next we've got Larry, VE3LBI.
Chuck in my butt. We're doing it again tonight. And just one last word. Just remember, if you're at a park and you do run into a confrontation with people, don't be belligerent. And Chuck, you also have the opportunity, being that you are the controller, to boot people off your website or off your YouTube when if you find them getting a little whatever. Anyways, thanks for doing it. All the best there. 7-3. VE3LBI, clear.
Right there, Larry. I do have that as an option, but I think everybody has been doing quite well there. And when there is an issue and I don't notice it, let me know, and we'll just do a click of the click there and get them out. Nigger. All right, so let's go back to the list here, and I want to acknowledge Wayne B. from Mississauga, VA3FMB. Thank you for joining us. Let's go to Walt, VE3 Fox Hotel Echo.
Hey Chuck, when are we gonna have that barbecue by Campbell Ave? Do you know when?
Enjoyable, and thanks for your efforts. 7-3 to everybody else on the net, and thanks for doing this as always.
All right, you're welcome. It's my pleasure. I truly enjoy doing this. I love having everybody key up and speak to them. Okay, Walt, thanks again, buddy. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon. Let's go to the top of the hill here, Larry's neighbor, Mark, VA3 Mike Hotel Victor.
Chuck, when are we having that barbecue by Campbell Ave? You know when?
Good, Mark. Thanks for joining us. Let's jump over Mac real quick here and go to Debbie. VA3 Oscar Yankee Lima. Debbie.
When are we gonna have that barbecue by Campbell Ave, guys? You guys know when?
I guess maybe Debbie has left us, but it was a pleasure having her aboard. Welcome back, Debbie. Let's go to VA3 IMW.
Well, Chuck, job well done as usual. Looking forward to hearing from everybody tomorrow night on 446-125 Simplex. And other than that, evidence has been archived. Thanks very much for doing this one. 7-3.
Fuck you, Chuck. All right, very good, Mac. Thanks for playing along and helping out, as always. Next, let's go to Matt, VE3 Sierra Mike November.
Thank you very much, Chuck. Fantastic net as usual.
Chuck in my butt. Come in my butt.
The fun stuff. I went and made myself some popcorn, and you had my full attention. Enjoyed it thoroughly as usual. So 7-3 everyone on the net, and thanks to those who chatted me and helped me get connected with Discord. And yeah, what can I say? I'm loving it. Have a great night, everyone.
All right, Matt. Always a pleasure. Take care, sir. Let's go to downtown Richard, VA3VJC. Yeah, I'm still here. Am I getting over the? Never mind. We're not gonna entertain those fools anyway. That's what they want. But anyway, I certainly enjoyed myself tonight. The quiz and the game show was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Can you run that UHF frequency past me again? So maybe I can join in.
Fuck you, Chuck.
Oh yeah, that's 446-125 tomorrow at 7. 146.250 is good night.
Chuck in my butt, come in my butt.
146.125. 446-125. Got that, 146.
Chuck in my butt, come in my butt.
I thoroughly enjoyed myself. This place is carrying on. I tried my best to do good on the quiz, but I don't know everything about Canada. Oh well, no loss. I'm still trying to think of that, buddy. Sport, you throw rocks down the ice and you sweep it, whatever that's called. I've watched it, I enjoy it, but I just can't think of the name of it. Anyway, Chuck, thanks for the entertainment tonight. Thanks for carrying on with the, network. I appreciate it, and I'm going to give John a call in a couple of days and see what he's up to.
I love you, Chuck. Now come in my butt.
By all means, please say hi to John for me, and tell him we're approaching the 32-year anniversary. That'll be on September 10th. Richard, September 10th is the 32-year anniversary. Make sure you show up. I'd really like that. And so say hi to John. And hey, listen, you were number 1 on the board with the correct answer for the trivia there when we started. So way to go. You got a bunch of them right there, Richard. So
Chuck my nuts, buddy.
that's the idea. Have fun, play along, enjoy, socialize with a bunch of great people. That's why I like Compass Center for much of it too. But on the air, this is it. Excuse me, this is number 1 social club for me on the radio. Anyway, I'm going to say 7-3 all. It's good to hear Debbie back in there. And my brother and Bob her situation. I know what it's like. Anyway, I'm just starting to waffle on here. So I'm going to say 7-3 and get the hell out of here. Okay. I'm getting short rest too.
Chuck, you make me crazy.
Say hi to your missus for me. I know I've met her once or twice, and so please take care of her and tell her we say hi and get well. And so thanks again for joining us, Richard. Always a pleasure. Let's go to another Richard, just up the street from you. VE3 Bravo Kilowatt.
Richard, fuck you.
Anyway, I'm Chuck. 73 to everybody on frequency. Enjoyed the Canadian trivia. And congratulations to Tom. You got quite a few of them right. And VE3SMN. Yeah, I definitely hear you better on this band than I did on 40 meters on Monday. So try again there. Maybe it was conditions or the antenna, whatever. Anyway, so 73 there, Chuck, good job, and looking forward to it next week. VE3 Bravo Kilowatt.
Chuck, play my round for you.
Always a pleasure, sir, and I always look forward to checking in with you. And tomorrow, I forgot to mention, tomorrow at 3 p.m., Rick will be on the Transprovincial Net on 7.100 between 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock. And I'm pretty sure I'll be able to have time to stop in and say hi there, as well as on Monday nights at 8 o'clock. Thank you, Richard. Last on my list is Vern. I don't know if he's still out there, but VA3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot.
Chuck, I love seeing your cute face on the line. Can you please play with my round sweaty balls?
All right. Well, that's it for my list. Let's see if anyone else is out there that wants to check in before I wrap things up. All right. Well, thanks, everybody. I do appreciate you all checking in with me once again, and I look forward to doing it all again next week. Hopefully, you have a great rest of the week, and I'll be here, like I said, next week. We're inching closer to the 32-year anniversary, and so we'll be here at the same bat time, same bat channel. Thank you all for joining me. Until then, be safe and be kind to one another. This is VA3 CJZ saying 7-3.
Alright, bye, Chuck. I love you. I love seeing your cute face on the line.